Let's just stop you before you even try to make this error. It's not going to be real apparent right off the bat, but it is after I get done with you. Take a look at this. We're creating the macro. We gave it a name. We have a parameter called inTableName. And now we're going to open the parameter and say, select everything from inTableName. This can't be done because you cannot pass an input parameter right there after the from clause. It just won't allow you to do this. There are 14 rules to macros. Let me tell you what those are now. Macros can contain one or more SQL statements. Rule 1. 2. Macros are a database extension in Teradata and they are not ANSI standard. 3. Macros do not require perm space. 4. Macros are stored in the data dictionary in the user DBC. 5. Every statement in the macro must end in a semicolon. 6. Only one DDL statement can exist in a macro and it must be the last statement. 7. Input parameters can be passed to the macro. 8. Macros run when users use the exec macro command. 9. Macros can be executed from any viable front end, especially the Nexus Query Chameleon. 10. Macros can call views and even other macros. 11. All SQL statements inside a macro are considered one transaction. 12. Each macro name must be a unique object within the database it resides. 13. Users need only the exec privilege to run a macro. And 14. No underlying privileges to tables inside the macro need be required. My son, Tom Coffing III, he's a Teradata master, showed me a brilliant technique with macros. And here it is for you superstars out there. One of the things about macros is you can only have one table create statement in a macro, and it has to be the last statement. So it's almost that you can't do anything else if you're going to do that, basically what I'm saying. But what he was able to do is create a series of global temporary tables. And then inside the macros, he did a wide variety of insert selects into the global temporary tables, which is perfectly allowed. And then he was able to run quite a few commands against those tables. And I said, that is a brilliant decision, son. So that's a great way to get around the ability to only create one DDL statement. Create global temporary tables and then use insert selects and then run as many queries as you want on those tables. Hi, this is Tom Coffing. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit subscribe to make sure you are kept up to date on all our videos.